Now, the bench press is one of the simplest movements to learn, right? You just take the bar off the rack, you descend, and then you press back up. It's a very simple movement to learn. While it is simple, it is one of the harder lifts to progress on when it comes to increasing your strength. While it's a hard lift to progress on, there are different variations of the bench press that you can use in order to increase your strength. An example of these variations might be close grip bench press, wide grip bench press, Larson's press. But there's one variation that I tend to see most people avoid, and it's not really talked about. I don't see it included in a lot of people or powerlifters programs. It's never been programmed into my programs, but the variation I'm talking about is a variation that was mentioned in a recent video posted by Alex Leonidas, and that's the reverse grip barbell bench press. Now, while watching Alex Leonidas's video, he does say something that I question and I was a little bit skeptical about. Not to say that Alex doesn't know what he's talking about, because he definitely knows more than I do. He's an elite power lifter, and if you watch his videos and you watch mine, you can tell he's on a different level when it comes to his knowledge, when it comes to strength. The reason I questioned it, though, is because of what I currently know about the reverse grip barbell bench press. But he says this:
slightly increases range of motion and facilitates a natural scapulohumeral rhythm, which is, again, shoulder friendly. So it's funny because many people would look at the reverse grip and assume that it's somehow more dangerous. But in reality, it is the complete opposite. It's safer on the joints, just a little bit uncomfortable, but if you use the Talon grip, where the bar is laying in between your middle finger and index, then it's all good.
Now, he says the reverse grip barbell bench press is a safer variation or a safer version, or one of the safer versions of doing the bench press. And I don't doubt him at all. Again, I just don't understand how that's possible, or how that was possible when I first watched the video. But I did search up as to why, to figure out if Alex is actually correct in saying this. And what I found was this article that talks about both the pros and the cons of doing the reverse grip barbell bench press. Now, in the article, it mentions a doctor by the name of Joseph Horrigan, of the Soft Tissue Center in California. So I'm guessing and I'm assuming that this is a guy who knows what exercises keep the body safe, or what's the safest exercises for the body. And in this article, it's mentioned that reverse grip barbell bench press, that variation is a safer variation than the flat barbell bench press, because one of the advantages of doing a reverse grip barbell bench press is that it eliminates shoulder pain normally. Now, the reason the reverse grip barbell bench press does help to get rid of shoulder pain normally is because the position that you're in when you're doing the reverse grip barbell bench press, it involves more lateral and external rotation of the shoulder than the regular flat bench press. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know exactly what that means for the shoulders and how it puts your shoulders in a safer position. Like, I don't know exactly why more lateral and external rotation is better for the shoulders. Alex Leonidas probably knows better than I do. Probably already has a video explaining what that means too. But the way I'm taking it and the way that I'm understanding it is that doing the reverse grip barbell bench press just puts your shoulders in a safer position, where there's not as much stress and as much pressure on them as there would be if you're doing the flat barbell bench press. Now, one of the other advantages of doing the reverse grip barbell bench press is that it puts your shoulders in a position where your shoulders are in a more comfortable position, but at the same time, you could build strength within your shoulders. And reading this, I'm even wondering now if the reverse grip bench press is a good accessory that more powerlifters should be including in their programs, because shoulder strength is very essential to increasing your numbers on the bench press. And if this is a version and a variation of the bench press that keeps your shoulders safe while increasing your shoulder strength, I only see that as a benefit and as a positive to including that into your powerlifting routine or your strength training routine if you're looking to add numbers onto your bench press. Now, while these are two advantages of doing the reverse grip barbell bench press, like anything, there's good things that come along with it and there's bad things that go along with it as well. One of the disadvantages of the reverse grip barbell bench press, because of the position that you're in, because it's a more comfortable position for your shoulders and even your pecs, you're not going to see a lot of mass gain doing the reverse grip barbell bench press. So if you're looking to add on size to your chest, stick with flat bench pressing or flat dumbbell bench pressing. The reverse grip bench press seems to be a movement that's used to increase performance instead of adding size onto your chest. The other disadvantage, I don't even want to call it a disadvantage, it's just something that you want to be aware of if you're going to try doing the reverse grip barbell bench press. This doesn't seem like a variation that is for beginners or maybe even intermediate lifters. I say that based off of the article and talking about how it can protect shoulder strength. Usually you want to protect your shoulders, especially as you start to progress throughout the sport, because you need to stay durable. So it's not something that you should, this variation of the bench press is not something that you should just jump into. You should be a little bit experienced before you adopt this variation and put it into your program. The only people that I see doing reverse grip barbell bench pressing are people who are already very strong. I've seen Mike Hearn, who's a bodybuilder, do it, and Mike Hearn is already a strong bench presser himself. He's on tape and on video. He has a recorded video of him bench pressing 515 pounds. So again, he's already pretty strong. And even Alex Leonidas is a very strong bench presser. I think in one of the videos I already kind of responded to, he said that he bench pressed 225 for 28 reps. That's incredibly strong. And I don't even think that Alex Leonidas weighs more than 180 pounds. And even in the video of him doing the reverse grip barbell bench press, he's doing it with 315 on the bar. So this is not an exercise that it's for somebody, or this is not a variation of the bench press that is for someone that is just getting into strength training or is just getting into powerlifting. This seems to be a variation of the bench press that benefits powerlifters or strength training or strength athletes that have already reached an advanced or an elite level. But guys, that is the end of the video. These are just a couple of reasons as to why the reverse grip barbell bench press is a safer version than the flat grip bench press. But while it's a safer version, it may only be considered a safer version for people who are already advanced or elite within strength training or powerlifting. Again, if you're a beginner, this is not, it doesn't seem that it's an exercise that you should just jump into. You should learn how to do the flat grip barbell bench press at first, and then maybe try working on the reverse grip barbell bench press variation. But again, that's the end of the video, guys. If there's anything that I missed, or if there's any other variations of the bench press that I guess produce the same benefits that the reverse grip barbell bench press does, definitely leave that down in the comment section. If there's anything in the video that I missed or didn't mention, also leave that in the comment section as well. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure that you do like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later.